If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Of course it's not. Misery isn't even a name. Who would call their child that? Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome back to yet another Twingo Halloween edition. We've spookified the set. We're both in costume, I'm told. I haven't seen. I put my costume on. Haven't seen Rose. It's all quite a bit of a surprise. So yes, Halloween. Happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Now, of course, Twingo is now High Days and Holidays, and what higher day than the High Day Holiday of Halloween, and that's a lot of H's right there. And if you do want a bit of H, maybe sort your life out. But yes, Twingo, welcome back. We're back doing the Twingo thing the way only we can. So we welcome you. But of course, we cannot play Twingo. Not until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself, the organ grinder to my monkey. Not that euphemism. Give it up, people. Twingaliers, go crazy for Rose Thorn.
Rose in the house. Rose in the house.
How are you doing that? Where? She's hiding somewhere. Where are you? What?
I'm right beside you.
How are you right beside me?
I'm right here.
Look, we've got Twingo to do. What are you doing?
I'm right here.
What are you doing? What? It's Rose Thorn.
It's me.
I think they may have seen you creeping in there.
It's me.
It's not E.T. It's Rose Thorn as a ghost.
About the same size as E.T.
Well, I'm not going to be the one to say it. So, are you happy to be back doing Twingo? Are you looking forward to the game? I believe that's the only answer we're going to get out of her this evening, which is going to make this game particularly strange.
Spooky.
Oh, spooky, not strange, spooky. Say boo.
Boo.
Jesus, that genuinely got me. So yes, do we have any new players this evening?
13.
13 new players, which means I just have to very, very quickly explain the rules. You know what bingo is, right? What are you laughing at?
I don't know how I'm going to be able to play Twingo dressed like this.
Shh, it was your idea. You know what bingo is, right? You know what Twin Peaks is. You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but you know it's like a thing. Bingo, Twin Peaks bingo, Twin Peaks bingo. It's Twin Peaks bingo, it's Twingo. It's a portmanteau word, it's a composite word. Basically, each and every one of these balls in here has something written on them that pertains to Twin Peaks. Now, you should already have your Twingo cards, which has how many squares on them?
25.
20, it just looks like you're doing a filthy hand gesture there. 25 squares on each and every Twingo card, and each one of these balls could correspond to one of those 25 squares. If it does correspond to it, simply take a writing implement and cross off that square. If you don't have a writing implement, if you're like a bingo aficionado, you can take a dabber and dab it. If you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber, then simply take your fingers and make a hole in the paper to follow your progress. Make a hole with your fingers, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate. That's right. The only other thing I will tell you is that we are looking for a full a full Twingo card, not a line, not a diagonal, a full card. Every single one of those 25 squares cross-dabbed or invaginated, at which point you will type into the comments below, you will type the word Twingo with as many exclamation marks as you think is fit. You're calling Twingo, basically, at which point we will take a screen grab and then play on. Why? I hear you cry, why will we play on when you've already won? That's because each and every game of Twingo has how many winners? 3 winners to every game of Twingo, and this evening's game of Twingo is no exception. The only last thing is that one of these balls has written on it, the Log Lady. Nothing's been called yet, but when that particular ball is called, we all raise our glasses, get yourselves a beverage. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. We'll raise a beverage. You're going to take your...
I can't see.
You get to put your hand out, and I'll put it... When the Log Lady is called, nothing's been called. Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll raise a toast and drink to Catherine Coulson, the Log Lady's floating. Look. Oh.
Could you take my glass?
I have it. Okay, so that's basically it. Oh, if you do call Twingo, writing into the comment section with as many exclamation marks in capitals, if you call Twingo incorrectly, or as we say here at Twingo,
Full lodge.
fraudulently.
Oh, fraudulent.
You know, does it block your ears? I did. Being dead, I don't know. If you call Twingo for stop oohing, if you call Twingo incorrectly or fraudulently, everyone in the comments section gets to call you an imbecile in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as they see fit. Okay, I think that's it. So, are we ready to play?
No, I can't see. We cut these holes. It's like, how do the undead manage?
I don't think they actually have sheets. So.
I don't know how. I can't play Twingo. That's
all
I'm saying.
Okay, Twingo's off, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thank you, and good night.
Everybody go home.
Or you could.
It's me.
It was her all along.
It's me all along.
All along.
In my bat key do.
You have the eye out there.
So I'm a bat, much like my friend the bat here. I haven't even done all of this because I couldn't see.
Couldn't see.
But yeah, it was me all along.
All along.
I've never dressed up as a ghost before. It was.
But now we have the sheet. You'll be doing it like to work and stuff.
Well, yeah, maybe there's cobwebs everywhere.
There is cobwebs. Everywhere.
Well, real cobwebs and.
Yeah, we do have the real thing as well, but they just don't show up on camera.
Let's make sure we've got no hidden balls.
No hidden balls. Because you want your balls on full display at all times.
Phone. I need my phone.
You do need your phone.
And it's Halloween, and there's not Halloween without Sam Hain being in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. So Sam is going to join us.
So he needs to be on another little plinth there, doesn't he? Look, he's got a cobweb on him.
Well, it was Halloween cobweb. Ooh.
Does he have anything to sit on? Let's sit him on the nut tub.
Oh, nut tub. Look at that. Sugar.
Right, so sugar. We have
snacks.
sugar. We have alcohol. I'm gonna have
I didn't read any comments because I was a ghost and couldn't see anything. I'll get rid of mine. Were you filled? Were you filled?
Let's say yes.
Yeah, there we go. Nobody said a word.
That don't seem right.
No.
Are we doing this to nobody? Did we do all of that to nobody? Because that would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Weird. Annika says, cool outfits. Thanks, Annika. I'm glad to know somebody's watching.
At least somebody's watching, so. Let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo.
Cocktail.
For a cocktail. Let's cocktail.
We are here. I think they were just stunned into silence.
I think stunned by the impressive and believable portrayal of the dead.
Yeah. Right.
It's been a while since we've done this. Can you tell? Of course, because we're back with the Double R Club every month, we've been playing Twingo at the Double R. But of course, it has to be a lot quicker. There's only 9. There's 9 squares only on the card, and we have to get through it in what's the time? What, 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So she's constantly cracking the whip at me, singing songs and being foolish.
Kate says Benjamin's looking super swag.
I tell you, I don't know how people wear wigs all the time. It's very hot, and not in a sex way.
I don't know how we could do it. Wendy's here, but they're struggling with technology.
Don't we all, Wendy? Don't we all?
So Sam is back.
I'm feeling quite disco in this outfit. I think that's what it is.
Sam is back for the 3rd year.
Is this the 3rd year? Yes,
this is the 3rd Halloween that Sam has joined. 3 Halloweens.
3 Halloweens. Jesus.
What a life.
If only we had something better to do with our time, all of us. But we don't, so let's Twingo.
Is everybody struggling with technology, or is it just Wendy? Because if everybody's struggling
Is everyone struggling with Wendy? Ooh, kinky.
Right, disco boy, let's Twingo.
There's something very disco about this outfit, I think.
I think it's because the collar's still stiff.
Collar is still stiff,
Whereas
yes.
with your regular Double R outfit, it's more flaccid.
Well, been doing that a long time. So.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Okay.
Let's actually play Twingo then.
Right. Should we do this?
Eyes down for a full lodge.
I feel like I need more shelves. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Balls in the hand.
Is that your catchphrase now?
Yeah. Balls in the hand.
1, 2, 3. Balls in the hand.
I want to taste through your mouth.
I want to taste through your mouth. I want to taste through your mouth. If you have that in one of the squares on your Twingo card, simply cross it off, dab it, or invaginate, and we're off to the races. Let's go.
Oh, it's a purple ball.
It's an early
It's
agent.
an early call for this very special agent. It's Agent Dale Cooper.
Agent Dale Bartholomew Cooper. Agent Dale Cooper. Cross, dab. You know. Balls in the hand. 1, 2, 3. Balls in the hand. Try and slip that into a meeting at work.
Why did you mention
Oh.
It's white. It's baby laxative.
What's the world coming to when you kill a guy for baby laxative? Baby laxative is what we're looking for. Not really. We have all the baby laxative we need.
I bet you nobody said that to Bobby Briggs when they saw him last weekend in Orlando.
No, I bet no one opened with a joke about baby laxative that he singularly failed to understand, and then when he had it explained to him, went, no, that's funny. That's always what you like to hear, isn't it, when you try and make someone laugh? They go, no, that's funny. I'm going to have to calm down because I'm wearing all nylon and a wig.
You spontaneously combust.
I will, yeah. I'll get all friction.
I like the flower. That's a nice touch.
It doesn't squirt water. It did originally, but it's like it was too cumbersome. Should squirt acid if it's the Joker, shouldn't it?
What you been up to? What are your plans for Halloween? You going out guising?
They won't know what that means.
In Scotland, back where I'm from, every Halloween we would go out guising, and I'm sure I've told you this isn't the third Halloween. I'm sure I've told you
You
this
must have
before.
mentioned it.
We'd go out guising, and there was an article in the Guardian today about the how Halloween has been ruined by the Americans. Us British people don't celebrate Halloween, and how dare the Americans come over here with their brash ideas.
Well, they're saying what we don't celebrate it. Well,
Yeah.
how can they have ruined
And
it if
then-
we don't celebrate
And
it?
then there's a whole stream of people from the Celts, the Scots, and the Irish going, excuse me.
Well, excuse
Halloween
me.
is very much a thing north of the border, and indeed, yeah, it was the thing. We didn't have pumpkins. That's a modern invention. The pumpkin. We had
The Pumpkin King.
we had turnips.
That sounds like a joke, but she's serious.
Yeah, we
You
would call it a
carved
turnip.
turnips. You put a face in it, did you?
Yeah, of course you did.
You carve it empty like a... Can you carve it and like completely carve it out, or you just carve a face into it?
You carve it out and
Put a candle in it.
and put a candle in it.
So it's exactly the same.
And then we would go out guising, and then you would dress up in fancy dress, because guising, you were in disguise, you were trying to fool the devil, as all of these things are about. You would go out guising, and before you got your sweeties, you had to do a little turn, such as a dance or a poem.
The boy stood on the burning deck, picking his nose like mad. He was rolling it up into little balls and flicking it at his dad.
Or even a wee song. You're looking at Twingo.
If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place.
So you would do a wee turn and you'd get some sweeties. Or the lady that lived at the end of the road, she lived at number 2, the road what I lived on, number 2, she would have piles of money. Ooh.
Ooh, cash.
This was the 70s. These piles of money amounted to 5 pence piles. But you had to choose whether you wanted a silver 5 pence, whether you wanted
Just the one coin.
2 2s and a 1, or whether you wanted 5 1s. It would blow your mind, because how could you choose? You're a child and you're faced with piles of money.
Lots of coins, one coin.
It was a big thing. So yeah, forget the English. What do they know?
Very little. Although I do like to think we invented racism.
So Kate says that turnip Swede carving must have been very tricky as they're smaller than typical pumpkin and a lot harder.
But yeah, but also, do they not? Because pumpkins have like a tough kind of outer layer, but
Yeah.
do turnips?
They're tough outer and inner.
Ah, like you.
Yeah. And Fluffy says she used Swede as well in Wales. So they spoke.
Ah, it's a Celt thing. It's a Celt thing.
So that's where Sam gets his name.
Now, here's a tip if you're carving a pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin.
And this
tip.
is something I only learnt this year, not because I carved a pumpkin. That would be like work and shit. But if you're carving a pumpkin, like for instance, if you were carving, I'm not carving. Just pretend. If you were emptying, so carving out the inside and then carving a face in. Most people they cut a hole around the stalk, bring that out, and then you should not do that. You should go in from the underside, carve from that way, leave the stalk intact, and then apparently it stops it going rotten for longer.
Well,
if you keep the stalk intact.
Pumpkin carving top tips with Benjamin Lush. Amanda says that carving a pumpkin is on one of her shit bucket lists.
It's
what I did for my hen night. My hen night, the week before I married Benjamin Lush, I had a hen night, and there was about half a dozen of us, and we went to the Wimpy. Oh yeah, nothing beats a big bender than your hen do. We went to Wimpy, and then we went pumpkin carving with cocktails. The cocktails had little skull sweeties, which I remember rather fondly. I also remember rather fondly being a little bit drunk and being put in a taxi at King's Cross to send me home after the pumpkins were carved.
Because we know how to live.
So yeah, I went pumpkin carving for the old honeymoony. What did you carve? A cock and balls. There was a cock and balls. There was half a dozen of us. I think it was Miss Miranda, perhaps, that did the cock and balls.
Well, that doesn't surprise me with her dirty bra. I see, I'm making that joke that only she would understand, knowing that she's not watching, so that's a bit of a pointless thing. Shall we, Twingo?
Yeah. Keep the sweeties away from me, Benjamin Lushy. Right. Okay. Wendy, have your technology problems
fix themselves?
Iron themselves out.
Blimey.
I don't think that's how you iron. Since about 1842.
I don't know why my leg's going when I'm doing it either. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
He doesn't iron.
Elvis ironing.
Elvis.
I don't think Elvis ironed either.
Right. Okay. Amanda says it sounds like a very cool hen night. It was. Helen was in charge of photographs, and I only got them 2 years ago.
And how long have we been married?
10 years. Got the photos 2 years ago. The photos were taken on a disposable camera.
Because this was 10 years ago.
It was 10 years ago. None of us had smartphones that took good photos. So we had disposable cameras, and for some reason there's about 6 photographs of us being very drunk. There's pictures of us posing outside signage in King's Cross Station. I don't know what we were doing. We'd had a Wimpy and gin on the train. This was back in the day when you could drink
on the train.
So,
let's Twingo.
Right, okay, let's Twingo. Oh, it's another purple one. Matches your jacket. It's Agent Philip Jeffries.
Agent Philip Jeffries. Played, of course, by the wonderful Mr. David Bowie, the late and the great. Philip Jeffries. Agent Philip Jeffries. Cross tab.
Amanda saying our special, our wedding videos hasn't seen the light of day since 2011.
Oh, so our bloody wedding
video. So the lovely Joe Gilliver, aka Tallulah Mockingbird, was my matron of honour, and she helped me a lot on the day of our wedding. But our wedding was videoed by a friend, an acquaintance.
Really?
A pal.
He said, I'll do it. I can do it.
He said, I'll do it. Great. We thought we were doing the cheapest wedding we could find. I'll do it. Great. Let's have you video the wedding. What he's mainly videoing.
Well, first of all, you can hear the lens cap clacking against the side of the camera as he moves the camera the whole way through.
And then from about halfway through, the video mainly focuses on on my cleavage. Yes, our wedding video is mostly my cleavage,
none of my cleavage, which is what was really offensive.
So yeah, we've got wedding videos as well, but What palaver.
They're fucking useless.
Yeah. I mean, who would we ever show them to?
That's true.
Should we Twingo?
Let's Twingo, because we're going to be here all
Oh, this
fucking
is
night.
green. This matches you. These are very much the loose balls.
Don't say that. 1, 2, 3. Show us your balls. Was that the expression? What was the catchphrase? Wanted to get your balls out or something?
Grabbing a ball. I've got a
Balls in my hands.
Balls in my hands.
Something like that, yeah.
We live inside a dream.
That's another Philip Jeffries one. We live inside a dream. We live inside a dream. Crossed out.
Flesh world.
Flesh world. Swingers. Coast to coast. That doesn't come up much, I don't think. Flesh world.
Oh.
I don't think we've seen that come up much. Flesh world. Swingers. Coast to coast. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm very hot in this pea goo.
Well, I'm wearing a wig and
Well, thankfully, I'm not wearing...
man-made fibre.
Thankfully, I'm not wearing a wig.
That would be terrible.
Teresa Banks.
Teresa Banks.
Yeah.
At TSB. Ooh,
TSB.
throwback. The bank that likes to say yes. Teresa Banks. Is that still a thing?
Still a TSB. There's
Is
a
it?
TSB near my work.
Is it a bank or a building society? Because it used to be a bank, and the advert used to be the bank that likes to say yes, but I think they turned into a building society. No, I don't know the difference or care. Teresa Banks.
I can't remember what the difference is.
I don't doesn't matter. Twingo.
Oh, you were a bit drunk. I think maybe what happened is that all the comments weren't there because I had Facebook turned off when I was a ghost.
Because you can't operate, everyone knows you can't operate Facebook when you are dead.
Yeah, it wouldn't do face recognition because I didn't have a face.
Didn't have a face. Creepy.
Cassie couldn't do it.
Cassie couldn't do it. Cassie couldn't do it.
Leland Palmer.
Leland Palmer. I did not kill anybody. Leland Palmer. Played by the wonderful Mr. Ray Wise.
Harley's hog.
Hurley's hog, not his unit, of course, but his Harley Davidson motorcycle. Hurley's hog.
Have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
I've ridden on the back of a motorcycle, and I've ridden like a mini motorcycle, but on the road I've ridden on the back of a motorcycle, and it immediately made me think I should never ride a motorcycle because it was extraordinarily fun. And I just thought, if you're in control of that much fun, it would be very easy to forget how much danger you were in every single moment. But it's really good fun.
Were you wearing leather pants?
I was not wearing leather pants, no.
What were you wearing?
I don't know, probably black jeans. It was Guinea's bike, so I was just on the back.
Did you wear a helmet?
I must have done. I probably had long hair at the time.
Flowing in the wind.
Is he or isn't he? Don't answer that question.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti wrote the theme tune, played the theme tune. Also, not many people know this, also wrote the theme tune of Doctor Who. How do we know this? That's because it goes a little something like this. Badalamenti, 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 and rest. Did everyone watch the Doctor Who episode where there was the regeneration? I mean, the regeneration was good, but the episode was not, was it?
I didn't know who was going to be the regeneration, and you did.
Well, I knew at some point this person was going to turn up, like for the Christmas episode, but I didn't know that was going to be the regeneration.
I was beyond excited. Beyond excited. We'd come home, we'd been out and about, we'd been to the cinema to
what
see...
What had we been to see? Poltergeist.
And when we came in, you said, what do you want to watch? And I went, you're not going to like this, but I'd like to watch Doctor Who.
So we did.
So we did, and it's the first we've watched Doctor Who in years, I think.
Years and years, yeah.
Years. And And we were watching it, and it weren't really very good. And all the
Which is
time.
another example of a great actor playing Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker. She's fucking great. If you've ever seen her in anything else, she's great, and she's great in this. But the writing is just it lets her down, I think, and it's a real shame. And I think the same happened to Malcolm Tucker. What's his name? No, we don't remember. We tried.
And so we watched Doctor Who, and it was fine. It was fine. It wasn't great. It was fine. It was fine. There was Cybermen. There was Daleks. What else do you want? And there was a Doctor Who. What else do you want, really? And then that moment happened, and I'm not going to say what happened in case you haven't watched it yet. But that moment happened right at the end, and we all went, "That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen." That shouldn't happen.
Why did that happen?
Why did that happen?
That makes sense.
They've never materialised with their clothes on. They've always kept on the previous Doctor's clothes. And then I saw who it was, and I went, ah!
So,
because you know,
because of the wonderful things that he does.
If you know, you
know.
And he was my second favourite Doctor.
Mine too.
My first, obviously, being Peter Capaldi. That's the name.
No, Tom Baker.
Tom Baker was our favourite Doctor Who.
Yes.
And the other week there, last month, 6 weeks ago, I don't know, time has lost all meaning.
Timey-wimey.
I was at a Doctor Who cabaret show at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern.
You can imagine such a thing.
And if you can imagine such a thing. And I get on stage to talk about cabaret versus cancer. And I made a Doctor Who quip. It wasn't a joke. Let's say it wasn't a joke.
Let's call it a quip.
Call it a quip. When I offered them a jelly baby.
Did you have any jelly babies?
No. I said I'd offer you a jelly baby if I had one, and nobody knew what I was talking about.
Nobody?
Well, a few people snickered, but I think they were just laughing at the straight white woman on stage. Yeah, Tom Baker, jelly babies. Jelly babies and a warm scarf. Who doesn't want that on a winter's night?
And a hat.
I don't remember
that hat. He wore a hat for some of it, yes.
What kind of hat?
Kind of a big, wide-brimmed affair.
Oh, yeah.
Let's Twingo.
So yeah, Doctor Who. That was exciting. Yeah. So everybody's quite excited about Russell T Davies coming back.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Kate says Peter Capaldi was 12. I think he was older than that because he swore a lot in the TV show before.
Well, he was 12 at one point. We were all 12 at one point.
But I don't think he was 12 when he played Doctor Who.
I don't think. He was
definitely older than that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it would have been weird. A 12-year-old playing Doctor Who would be very unusual.
Well, Amanda said she had a hot spot for Peter Davidson.
That's a generational thing, I'm going to say, because I'm not saying he was bad, but Tom Baker was just the right side of odd. He was so genuinely odd as a character, and he is as a human being. Yeah, he was a great Doctor.
Right. Okay, we've been distracted somewhat. Back to Twingo, and it's a green ball matching Lucy's hair. It's Leo Johnson.
Leo Falula Johnson. Leo Johnson of the terrible ponytail. Had it been a green ponytail, maybe a little better, but still wouldn't have saved it. Leo Falula Johnson.
We haven't had a drink in the house since the last time we played Twingo. So the ice had stuck to the paper bag.
So we've got bits of paper bag floating around in our drinks. Because we're nothing if not classy.
That's a bit chewy now because of the bits of paper.
Chewy cocktail.
Maria says she's having technical issues having come in at Teresa Banks. Maybe somebody might be able to get you up to speed.
What do we have? We had Special Agent Dale Cooper. We had Special Agent Philip Jeffries. We had Teresa Banks.
Leland Palmer. Agent Dale Cooper.
It's early, so we can do this.
We live inside a dream.
We live inside a dream.
I want to taste through your mouth.
Flesh World,
Angelo Badalamenti, baby laxative. Did you hear the baby laxative joke? Leo Johnson.
I think that's it.
I genuinely think in the half hour we've been playing, that's all we've called out.
Yeah, let's crack on, shall we?
Oh, Maya says she's met Sylvester McCoy.
Ah.
Right, warming the balls in my hand.
You need a better catchphrase than that.
Oh, have you got it? Extract it. Get ready to rattle it. It's pine cone.
Pine cone. What hell of a pine cone. Microphone. Pine cone. Simply pine cone. Simply pine cone. Simply pine. Simply pine cone.
Waldo.
Leo, no! Don't go there! Talk to the wing, 'tis the beak's not listening. Waldo. R.I.P.
Well, there's all the Doctor Who stuff happening. Amanda says she walked through the TARDIS on the One show. Well, that's a bit odd, isn't it?
That's pretty cool. I don't know what it means, but it's pretty cool.
Well, the One show is that.
I know what it is, but why someone would walk through the TARDIS on the One show, that's pretty cool.
Abby met Christopher Eccleston. I went to the Doctor Who exhibition when it was in Blackpool in the 80s.
I thought you were going with and met.
I didn't meet anybody.
What did they have there?
I know who I've met. I met Katie Manning.
Oh, yes.
At the Doctor Who Cabaret.
Do you remember what her character's name was called? Neither do I. It was way back in the 60s.
Way back in the 60s. And she is...
Or the 70s, yeah.
She is bonkers and amazing. Got on stage in front of all of these young people at the RVT and said how great I was.
Wow.
And you'll see the picture on my socials. And how great Cabaret versus Cancer is. And she donated some signed stuff for their raffle, which is for Cabaret versus Cancer, but also some stuff for the sci-fi auction next year. So yeah, Katie Manning, she was amazing.
She was great. Proper bonkers.
What was the last ball? I don't know. Waldo,
R.I.P.
Oh, Pete Python in the house.
In the house.
Pete Python.
Oh yeah.
Pete Python making...
That's not his name, by the way.
Pete Python taking a break from making badges because that's all he does now.
That's his life now. That's your life. That's his life of badges.
Right. Great Northern Hotel.
Now let me get this straight. Is this the mediocre Southern B&B? No, it's the Great Northern Hotel. Great Northern Hotel. Cross dab.
Joe Grant. That's exactly it. Maria Kearney. She played Joe Grant.
Well, someone's been on Wikipedia.
Pete, are you still there? Pete.
What?
I've got Pete. Are you still there? Pete. Shh, Pete, are you still there?
Psst.
Pete. What's Benjamin Franklin and Chris Martin's great-great-grandfather, Chris Martin from Copley, what's Benjamin Franklin and Chris Martin's great-great-grandfather got in common? Pete.
Okay, I'll answer for Pete. I don't know. What does Benjamin Franklin and Chris Martin's great-great-grandfather got in common?
Well, all two of them wanted to change the clocks for British summertime because they think that there was too much daylight and we should have not enough daylight and we should have more daylight. But in fact, it took the Germans in 1916 in the First World War to change the clocks to save energy, which meant that the entire European nation changed their clocks because of the Germans. But yeah, Benjamin Franklin and Chris Martin's great-great-grandfather came up with those ideas in, I think, 1784 and 1895.
So would you say that was in effect and clock fact? We don't know if Pete got to see the clock fact. He may have been in and out like a hog in the rain. I don't know what it is.
He loves clock facts. It's what he lives for. He sends me messages all the time.
It's all badges and clock facts for Pete.
Rose, tell me another clock fact.
And you're like, no.
No, it's special. It's
No.
got to be special, Pete. Otherwise, what's the point of life? Annika, oh, you did miss the clock.
You'll have to watch it on rewind.
Watch it on rewind. Right.
Can I get a rewind?
Oh, 3 balls hat. 3 balls in my hand. The Pale horse.
Woe to the ones who behold the pale horse. Why the long face?
Secret diary.
Secret diary. Shh. Secret diary.
Still talking about Doctor Who. Ooh. Woodsman.
Simply woodsman. Filthy men with beards. On a staircase, maybe at the Dutchman's. I don't know, but they are called the woodsman. The woodsman. The woodsman. What edition is this, by the way? This is just straight Twin Peaks, is it?
This is Fire Walk with Me, because
including the missing pieces.
This is Fire.
Oh
Walk.
no! Don't. Nothing's been called. I didn't say that.
This is that COVID extension pack, because the classic Twin Peaks without the expansion pack is currently used at the Double R Club.
Ah.
But you knew that.
Well, you say new. New's a strong word.
Ooh. Wind River.
Wind River, perhaps on the banks of Wind River was found Teresa. I'm just saying. Wind River.
We play Mahjong, and there are winds, 4 winds
there
in
are.
Mahjong.
North, south, east, west.
And pre-COVID, we used to go and blow over each other because it was Wind River. Post-COVID, not so much.
Enough with the blowing. Stop it.
COVID changed everything. Because we've been on for an hour.
Fucking hell.
Donna Hayward.
Well, if anyone would, Donna Haywood. Donna, Madonna, there's always Manana, Donna Haywood. Donna Haywood, Donna Haywood.
Killer Bob.
Who was it what done the murders? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was probably the guy that's called Killer Bob. Cross dab.
Ooh. Doesn't work without the sheet, does it? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, do-do-do-do-do-do.
Let's do it.
Ooh. 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 Ooh, it's quite hypnotic.
It is somewhat.
It's quite nice on my hip almost. The Jumping Man.
Sorry, my wig was going to come off then, but it didn't.
I thought your wig was going to come off then, but it didn't.
It did not. It's glued on. It's not glued on. The Jumping Man. The man that jumps.
My knees hurt a bit watching you. Ooh. Ooh.
I feel like I've seen us do that before. Like there's video of us doing that, but I don't know.
I think it's probably a Halloween thing.
It's similar to the Hustle, maybe. I don't know.
It's not similar to the.
Well, it's still the.
No, but there's different. It moves at a different rate.
Yes.
We've not done it yet.
Well, it's not. That's not on the ball, is it? The Hustle.
Oh, I'm really hot. Sour-faced Lil.
Sour-faced Lil. It's Lil. She has a sour face. That's probably why they call her Sour-faced Lil. Have we frozen? People would think that the picture's frozen. Were you eating out of my nut tub?
I wasn't just eating out of your nut tub. I was checking that the fresh nuts in your tub were not of any poisonous variety.
Right, okay. Well, as long as that's all it was. That's Twingo.
Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault. Like Renault Twingo. Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault.
Jacques
Renault
does whatever a spider can.
does whatever Renault
Do. Jack Renault.
falls apart at that point.
Monkey.
Simply Monkey. We don't know where Monkey is actually. Is she on the? No.
She's
We don't know where Monkey is.
sitting on my office chair.
But the ball called and a square to be crossed, if you have it, is monkey.
We're a bit dancing.
A little dancing. I think it's because of my disco outfit.
We've had gin for the first time in a month, and I've finished.
And disco is in our very blood.
Oh, you're a disco king.
Bring me the disco king.
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? That is the international mine for code.
It's not a very good mine.
It's not. I didn't say it was. I just said it was international.
Internationale. This one's coming from J. Edgar.
This one's coming from J. Edgar. This one's coming from J. Edgar. Cross tab.
Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole.
Abandoned train car.
Abandoned train car. Abandoned train car.
I would like, if I may,
to take you on a strange journey. No?
you're supposed to say you may.
No, that's from Rocky Horror. I would like, if I may.
You may. I would like.
You would
I
like.
would like to ask.
Right.
How is life without Twingo every Thursday? It's
Significantly
weird.
better.
Better, worser, vacant, despondent, or amazing. We last. So if Twingo is here for high days and holidays, the last high day and holiday was on the death of
Celebrate
Lizzie Regina. I think.
holiday. Celebrate. Don't say stop singing, because to call that singing is you know.
So the last one was for the death of old Lizzie Beth.
Shit, I don't know if you heard, the Queen died. They kept it very quiet.
Fucking
they didn't go on and on.
And then and then obviously the next holiday, Halloween, obviously, thanks Sam. But then we're not back to Christmas. But the question I have for you folks at home is when at Christmas? Christmas Eve
happens to be this year
Saturday.
So maybe lots of you are like out on the Raz.
Are you out and about? Are you out and about on a Saturday? Because it's Saturday out with the lads, down the dancing.
This business.
Doing the disco, having some heroin. Is that what kids do?
Yeah, I think that's
ketamine,
that's all heroin, ketamine. Heroin, ketamine.
Are you out doing drugs on a Saturday night, or?
Do you want to do, or is Twingo your drug?
No, Guy Fawkes. We're not doing Guy Fawkes. That's only next week, Patrick. Good grief, I have a full-time job.
And it kind of coincides with our wedding anniversary, so kind of, almost.
Now we've got our wedding anniversary, which is a thing. But what I would like you all to do is to ponder, scratch your tin a little bit, and tell me when you want to play. Do you want to play on Saturday, because it's Christmas Eve, not every Saturday, just this Saturday, the 24th of December, or do you want to play on the Thursday before Christmas? Don't tell me now, because I won't remember. Drop me an email and tell me what you want. And I might even do a doodle poll, which is a thing.
Or doodle?
Doodle poll is a thing. And we'll go for whatever the majority says. So
Doodle
that's something to think about. Advent Twingo. Get a grip on yourself, Serena Del Fuego. We're not doing Twingo every night for a month. We can't do Twingo every night for a month because on the 15th of December, I'm meeting Kim Wilde.
Kim Bloody Wild.
I'm meeting Kim Bloody Wild.
So you know that kid from America?
Yeah.
She's not from America.
She's from Cambodia.
She's not from Cambodia either.
No. I'm meeting Kim Wilde. She's doing a little show, a little acoustic show at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern. Only 200 people.
Has she asked if I want to duet with her yet?
Yeah, she said, could you do that song where you do the dance? So she wants you to get on there. I think she wants you to be a backing dancer.
Okay, that I can do. That I can do.
15th of December, I can't be playing Twingo because I'm meeting Kim Wilde. Because she's doing a fundraiser for her charity. She's got a charity called the Wild Cancer Trust, which does cancer stuff. And the other, so half the money goes to her charity, half the money comes to my charity. That's right, me and Kim Wilde doing a double hander.
Oh, that sounds.
Not.
It's not a euphemism, but it sounds like some kind of.
But be assured.
Ass to ass scenario.
Be assured, people of Earth, I am not singing.
People of Earth, your attention, please.
So yeah, so we're not.
This is prosthetic Vogon Jolts.
Everybody's excited. I'm not doing a Twingo advent calendar with merchant opportunities. 12. Yeah, if we were to do a Twingo advent calendar, it would just be 24 pine cones.
Pine cone. That's a
Alleged,
good thing because that's already been called.
Oh, I feel a bit lightheaded. Too much sugar, too much gin. 3 balls in my hand. I'm going to call them now.
Call them out.
You ready?
Ball 1.
She's my mother's sister's girl.
She's my mother's sister's girl. She's my mother's sister's girl is what I'm saying.
Irene.
Simply Irene. Come on. Irene. Fun. Lover of the bukkake. Irene. Come on, Eileen. That's Irene. That's different. It's a different name.
He is Bob.
He is Bob. He's Bob. So, nice to meet you, Bob.
Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Fat Trout Trailer Park. Said Fat Trout Trailer Park. Come on. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Oh, yeah. Fat Trout Trailer Park. 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 Just give me the look there. Let's move on. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Maybe this is like strobing in front of me. Stop it. Like a turkey in the corn. Oh, I missed that.
Like a turkey in the corn. It goes quite well with the wig. Like a turkey in the corn.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn. She's burnt black because she's Annie Blackburn.
Monkey's in the house.
Where?
She just walked into the kitchen. Don't make me do this.
No! Don't make me do this, cross dab.
Coffee.
Coffee. Simply coffee. Simply coffee. COVID.
Glastonbury Grove.
Glastonbury Grove, not to be confused with Glastonbury Festival, where you spend a great deal of money to be surrounded by middle-class people and the smell of their excrement. Glastonbury Grove.
Doesn't smell any nicer, does it? Come on. How is it looking at the screen there in your purple and green outfit and not your usual?
I think that's what makes me feel so disco.
You do look a bit disco.
A little bit disco.
On the screen.
I've never thought of the Joker as being disco, but I'm feeling disco.
I think you're kind of suave though.
I think I'm a disco joker.
Disco
Disco joker.
Tell me a disco joke.
Jesus Christ. I don't think I know a disco joke.
Why?
Why? Because I don't know one.
Think of a disco joke.
I don't know a disco joke.
You must know a disco joke. You read a lot of Beatles.
I was in the disco and there was a book there
Kind of
called Cannibalism by Nora Legoff.
You get in disco, she's blowing her leg off.
That's not really a disco joke, it's a cannibalism joke. One for Jeffrey Dahmer fans everywhere.
Oh, John Atfield's in the house. Good evening, Toolboy.
That's not his name.
John Atfield says, oh, I've got to work tonight. I think John was just ignoring us. You've missed a lot.
So you work at a cinema. What is your cinema doing for Halloween? What are they showing? What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Cinema, not the cinema what we own, the cinema what we are members of, showed the Night of the Living Dead,
which we went to see
2 weeks ago. Last weekend it was Poltergeist, and this weekend coming is The Shining, all on the big screen.
Now, I think The Shining is often overrated. I'm not saying it's rubbish. I'm saying it has its issues, but people hold it up as like the greatest of all time, blah, 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 blah. But the reason we're going to see it is because it's the extended, is it called that the American cut or something? There's extra stuff in it that I've not seen before. It came out like about 10 years ago probably now, but I've still never seen it. So we're going to go see it. And we've never seen it on the big screen. You know, the stuff that works in it is going to work really well on the big screen. We're quite looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we have popcorn and tea. Cup of tea. Last time we only had little paper cups, so we got 2 cups of tea for the price of 1. It was it was exciting. I tell you, since COVID ended, because now there's no COVID.
Apparently.
Excitement comes in the form of 2 cups of tea, 1 to drink in the bar area and 1 to drink in the cinema. I tell you, that's living. That's living.
That's living all right, like the song said.
That's living all right.
That's living all right. Right, next.
Electricity.
Electricity. High voltage, man.
Haps Diner.
Haps Diner. It's the diner. It's owned or run by Haps, or Hap, or once was, and maybe kept the name. It's Haps Diner. Mayhap you will.
Above a convenience store.
Above a convenience store. Another line from the late great Mr. David Bowie is Philip Jeffries. Above a convenience store.
Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike is the man. Mike Snake Nelson. Cross dab.
The Palmer House.
The Palmer House, where the Palmers live. It's called the Palmer House.
I'm taking up a lot of space.
You are taking up a lot of space.
Well, I apologise,
well,
good sir.
You didn't apologise the other night when I woke up in the middle of the night and had to wrestle some bedclothes off you.
That's because you had all the bedclothes.
No, I didn't. No, it's because you had them all. And I'm like, well, the bedclothes isn't going to the edge of the bed, so I can't kind of, Jesus Christ. I'm getting a vice-like grip.
I have to hold on to it because you get all restless until you took all the covers.
I did not.
Give me a glass, I'll top up the glass. You can do that.
Minky in the house. Minky Monkey.
I forgot. We're supposed to ask how many people have got. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. Where are we? What's the scoring? What are we talking about?
You? Wendy's only on 11, which isn't bad, Wendy, because if this is the halfway point, you've got a chance.
If it's the halfway point.
We've not done enough balls. There's been too much dancing. What you on? Maya's on 10. Oh, blimey. Wendy's on 11, so you're in the lead, Wendy. Maya's on 10, Abby's on 8, Serena's on 8, Patrick's on 8. I don't think we've called enough balls. We'll come back and have a speed round after he's done his thing. Oh, Tallulah Joe is on 9, But Amanda and Andy are on 10 and 17.
That sounds like perhaps some kind of lie.
I think
17 seems very high.
I think Andy's playing the devil's game. Will Babs on 10. Fluffy and JJ are on 12 and 7.
I suppose if you
and Kate and Kev are on 10 each. And Rupert Richards RR is on 12. So it's not so bad. I think some of you have better cards than others. Is that the song you're going to sing for these good people at home?
No, I have rewritten a Halloween classic.
Ah. And Keith Rainbow, our new boy, is on 9. I'm going to go and let you entertain these good people.
Well, let's
home.
not big it up too high. That's
whoop.
Right. So
I bought that sheet and I wore it for less than 3 minutes.
Did you think you would wear it for longer?
I did think I would wear it for longer, but I couldn't see.
Okay, so while Rose refreshes our drinks very, very quickly, what I tend to do at this point in the show is I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it, hopefully to comedic effect, and I accompany myself on the kazoo. As I said just now, this time I have rewritten a Halloween classic. The issue is the kazoo I'm using is the Woodman kazoo. Let me just put the box down there. The issue with this song is there's almost no kazoo to be had. It's really just an intro. So after you've heard the chorus more times than you care to, you can join in. So what I've rewritten is that popular Halloween classic, the Monster Mash. We're giving it a more modern kind of theme. Okay. I was drinking in the pub, bleary-eyed one night, when my eyes beheld a dreadful sight. A group festooned with iffy merchandise, the kind of people I'd gladly euthanize, the hipster trash. They were such hipster trash, the hipster trash. These cretins give me a rash, the hipster trash. Anachronistic tash, the hipster trash. They were such hipster trash. It's not obligatory to call a priest or a pastor to entomb these foolish, foppish beasts. But cagoules worn ironically with impractical clothes makes me want to scream and then to dispose of hipster trash. They were such hipster trash, the hipster trash. These cretins give me a rash, the hipster trash. A fashionista car crash, the hipster trash. They were such hipster trash. These dummies, they should be shunned. Their privilege is all homespun. Just guess where their money comes from. They're all someone rich's daughter or son. I'm not merely mocking their moneyed backgrounds. It's a subculture without culture, no music, no sounds. In the age of non-enlightenment, such people will thrive, for they're as vapid as hell, performative, contrived. They're hipster trash. They are such hipster trash, the hipster trash. These cretins give me a rash, the hipster trash. Simply dripping in cash, the hipster trash. They were such hipster trash. From a gentrified area they'll invariably spring, with their hacky sacks covertly right-wing, and God forbid they should stop, desist. These hedonist, fantasist, egotists, the hipster trash, that's right, they were such hipster trash, the hipster trash. These cretins give me a rash, the hipster trash. Talking bollocks, balderdash, the hipster trash. They were such hipster trash. They think they're too cool for school when in fact they're bland. These hipster trash need a swift backhand. Fair trade cocaine sniffing asymmetric hairdo. Meanwhile, fuck the poor. Ooh, ancient tribal tattoo. The hipster trash. They were such hipster trash. The hipster trash. They give me a rash. The hipster trash. Their opinions are gash. The hipster trash. They were such hipster trash. Wow! Hipster trash. Wow! Hipster trash. Whoa! Hipster trash. Whoa! I thank you with apologies, of course, to Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers. At which point we put the kazoo, importantly, after giving it a wipe, back into its box, and we welcome back to the stage, Rose Thorn. Now we're going to have speed rounds, aren't we? Let me put Sam back up.
I changed.
Oh, you did?
That
was
really,
quick.
really hot. I have for you some savoury snacks.
Ooh.
This evening's savoury snacks are, oh dear, I've lost the show. From Marks and Spencer's, they are a spooky, sweet chili seasoning made from the finest ingredients, 100% natural flavours, fun for monsters to share. Now
Maybe you read too much of that.
These, I'm absolutely lost the show. These potato snacks came from Marks and Spencer's.
Potato snacks.
Potato snacks.
Would anyone like to guess?
Benjamin Lush, would you like to guess how many potato snacks are? How many potatoes are in the potato snack?
No, percentage.
What percentage of potatoes?
Would you like to guess? Because you told me, so I already know. Would you like to guess what percentage of potato are in the potato snack?
Sweet combo monster biscuit, monster potato things. How much percentage potato are in these what's called potato chili flavoured seasoned shaped potato snacks?
Stop saying potato snack.
Are you guessing? Are you guessing? Are you ready? First item on the ingredient list is potatoes.
That must be a lot then.
So it must be a lot, mustn't it? 5.2%. Potato snacks.
How can there only be 5.2%?
5.2%. Oh, see, Shane said 100%. Oh, Shane.
Oh, Shane.
Wendy went 34, Kate went 23, Abby went 5, Will went 20. Serena, almost close with 3.14. She's thinking of pies.
But Serena is used to reading the ingredients on things. That's why.
5%. That's bonkers. What else are in these?
What else is in there?
I think heroin, because they're really good and we've eaten quite a lot of them.
Very good.
And Maria says 80% air. That's probably exactly what it is. Right. We're going to do a speed round of all the balls in my hand. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Take a breath. Don't be distracted by my costume change and my spidery hairdo. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? First ball out. Laura Palmer.
She's the one. Laura Palmer.
Crisps. I'm doing a speed round. Ooh, the ring. You got it on?
No.
Oh, he's not got it on.
Don't take the ring. Certainly don't take that ring because it's mine. No, it's just the ring.
Just the ring?
Like the film they made, the spooky film with the whale and the.
I should have dressed as that.
Who gets what? What's going on
Well,
there?
yours is a slice and a lice.
Oh, you don't lice? You put lice in my drink. Let's go, balls. I've got nowhere to put this.
Angel.
Simply Angel. Simply Angel. Simply Angel. Perhaps a character from Buffy. Perhaps Robbie Williams' probably most successful song.
I'm loving angels instead.
And through it all, I will be with a little love and affection. And I want her, wherever you may me. Oh, baby.
Everybody is sitting at home going,
You are baby.
I know why she married him. Yeah.
Angel.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. The perfect COVID ball, if you will. Wash your hands.
The good deal is in the lodge.
The good Dale is in the lodge. The good Dale is in the lodge. We watched a horror film called The Lodge the other day, didn't we? It was disappointing.
Hell God, baby damn, no!
Hell God, baby damn, no! That may be the last David Bowie ball. Hell God, baby damn, no. Cross it, damn it.
My boss bought me these last year when I was having a really shitty day, and she said I looked so angry that she had to buy these for me in a way to break down the anger. So now when I'm working at home and she'll say, should we put the spider headset on? Yes, we should put the side. So I had to, you see one of them's fluffier than the other because this one broke and I had to glue it down so it's lost some of its fur. It's gotten
But
matted.
then who among us has not?
Right.
The hipster trash.
Meals on wheels.
Well, they're on wheels. They happen to be meals. So I'm just going to put this out there. Let's call them meals on wheels. Meals on wheels.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm.
Mrs. Chalfont.
Two Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont. And not Timothy Chalfont, which is how you keep referring to Timothy. Is it Chalamet?
Chalfont.
Chalamet sounds like a cheap carver.
Or a disco dancer. You do the Chalamet.
Do the Chalamet! That's the Chalamet.
Oh, would you do rattling? So, some of you will have remembered in the email containing your Twingo card that there was in fact a fancy dress competition this evening.
And a purposeful mistake.
And a purposeful mistake.
Well done for spotting it.
So there was a fancy dress competition in which you had to send us photographs of you. That's you.
That's you. In
your fancy dress costume. Or indeed an entry that you would like to consider for a fancy dress costume. And we had a total
We were inundated with
2 entries.
2 fucking entries.
Oh.
Can't you tell that Shell and Pete aren't playing?
COVID is well and truly over now. You're all too busy.
I think maybe some people
dress.
didn't enter because they thought Shell and Pete would win, but they're not playing, so you could have entered and won.
And of course, remember last year we banned them from playing because they were too good. Well done, Patrick and Rupert, for being the only 2 people who took the fucking time.
Frankly.
To join in. If you go to the Cabaret versus the Double R Club Instagram, you'll see them in our stories. Rupert dressed up as the arm.
Because he has an
arm. And Patrick's we're going to call Spike from Eraserhead, but in lettuce form.
So it was very much the Liz Truss era of last week, I think, that it was conceived in.
So it was, frankly, almost impossible to choose.
To choose between a lettuce
between a man's
and an arm
and a lettuce head with a bandana wrapped round it. So both of you go down in the Twingo at home Halloween winning Hall of Fame.
Right.
So I'm going to send you both something, or a little bit extra, because Rupert, you're in the European Union, which costs a lot of money to post to. So Rupert, the next time you win, we'll send you a little bit extra, and Patrick will send you a little bit in the UK post, which is a little bit cheaper. We're all winners here.
In a sense, but in a real sense, none of us are, in fact. Let's Twingo.
Drink.
The hipster trash. Anachronistic Tash. That's my favourite line in this.
So yeah, well done, Patrick and Rupert. You are winners. Right. No, Patrick's making a thank you speech. Don't milk it, Patrick. It was a lettuce. Right. Oh, this is a good one to come back with. Jacques' cabin. Jacques' cabin.
Jacques' cabin, because Jacques is cabbing it uptown, uptown. Cabbing it uptown, uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabbing it uptown, uptown. Jacques' cabin. Sideways. Sideways.
It makes sense that Maria says there's just MSG in these snacks, which is why we keep eating them.
Yep. Unami. Is it unami?
He was never here.
He was never here. He was never here.
Gobble, gobble. I don't think so, Abby.
What's it? No.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
2 by 4.
2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. 2 by 4. 4 by 8. 2 by 4.
Is it future or is it past?
Is it future or is it past? Is it future or is it past? That's a simple question. One or the other. Could it be present? Not until Christmas.
I got you one of these today. It's donut.
Colonoscopy. Oh, sorry.
Donuts.
Donut. Simply donut.
I got your donut the same colour as your wig. Cheekily, Krispy Kreme have put a little X on their Halloween.
They're like zombie donut.
Zombie donut, but a little X in the exact same place that Crosstown would put their X.
So I think they may get into trouble for that.
But was it good?
It was very good, yes.
There had lots of chocolate gooey in it.
It was half filled, I think, but it was good. A good donut.
Harold Smith.
Scratchy McScratchface himself, Harold Falula Smith.
Julie Cruz.
The late and the great Julie Cruz, mad as a box of frogs, thinks about it, thought about her dogs while singing. The late and the great Julie Cruz.
That's weird.
What?
The video was not. Oh, I don't know why it's coming up with captions.
Oh, is it? What is it?
That's weird. That's weird.
That's fucking supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh.
I did it. Moving on.
A real indication.
I got a real indication of a laugh coming on. A real indication.
Can you not have any donuts at all, Maya? I know that you probably don't want to have deep fried ones, but you could have maybe. We make baked donuts for the double.
Yes, they're like waffles. Can you have waffles? Because they're basically donut-shaped waffles, like mini ones.
Turn off captions.
Turn off captions.
And so I bake the donuts for the Double R Club, but last month I dipped them in Toblerone, which was
melted
particularly
Toblerone.
Nice.
It was very good. Very good.
Right. Don't take the ring, Laura.
Don't take the ring, Laura, because it's mine. Don't take it. Don't take the ring, Laura. Cross dab.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. Just so you know.
Garmonbozia.
Ah, look at all the Garmonbozia.
The log lady.
Simply, I give you Catherine Coulson, the log lady.
Sarah Palmer.
Smoky McSmokeface herself. Sarah Palula Palmer. Sarah Palmer, Sarah Palmer. Don't let her alarm you.
Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School. Where? In the corridors they go. Ooh, and then walk. Trying not to drag all the cobwebs with me.
This is a Formica table.
This is a Formica table. Green is its colour. This is a Formica table.
The chrome reflects our image.
The chrome reflects our image.
Oh, was that a bit of mime? A bit of robotics? It's Agent Chester Desmond.
Agent Chester Desmond. Agent Chester Desmond. So in lieu of a hairy chest, you have a kind of ruffly chest.
Chester Desmond didn't have a heart.
Doesn't have a lost all ability to speak at the thought of Chester Desmond. He doesn't have a.
I am the muffin.
Tuffin the Muffin, you can call me, but I am the Muffin. Have you seen the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Have you seen the Muffin Man who comes from round your way?
He's a friend. He's Agent Sam Stanley.
Agent Sam Falula Stanley. Agent Sam Stanley.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. Or paper or scissors if you would rather.
We should do that now.
So you go duh, 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 and then present.
Behind your hands.
Oh, do you? No, you go duh, duh, duh.
No, I want to do it behind my back.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
Lose.
I won. The power and the glory.
Both the power and the glory. Are they in Canada? Nobody knew, or at least we didn't. The power and the glory. The power and the glory. The power and the glory.
Agent Albert Rosenfield.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Agent Albert Rosenfield. Rosenfield. Said Agent Albert Rosenfield.
Oh, this one's for you, Rupert. It's the one-armed man.
The one-armed man. The one-armed man, played by the wonderful Mr. Al Strobel.
The man from another place.
Now, is this the woman from just down the hall?
No.
No, it's the man from another place.
The red room.
The red room. It's a room, it's red. It's the red room. That's right.
Oh, we're sticking with red. It's Red Diamond City Motel.
Red Diamond City Motel. That's where you go if you want red diamonds. At the Red Diamond City Motel. There's no such city as Red Diamond City, is there?
Yeah, there is. Oh, sticking with the colour scheme here, it's Blue Rose.
Blue Rose. I'm like the Blue Rose.
And of course, we're all eagerly anticipating our next edition of the Blue Rose magazine, which is about Lost Highway, perhaps my favourite David.
I think definitely your favourite David Lynch film. I kind of go between Mulholland Drive and Lost Highway, but Lost Highway is a fucking great film.
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner, nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina, or maybe even at the Double R Diner.
With David Lynch.
David Lynch. Simply David Lynch. David Lynch, David Keith Lynch, DKL. David Lynch.
Of course, as we get to the end of 2022, through, I start thinking about 2023 and what do I get David to sign for next year's charity auction?
Ooh, yeah.
We've had records this year. We've had his comic book in the past, The Angriest Dog in the World. This year we had a 12-inch Falling signed. But what do we get signed next year? Oh, something to ponder.
Something to...
Cable bends steel.
Cable bends steel. Cable bends steel. Clang. Cable bends steel. Dropped a clanger.
Dropped a clanger.
Ooh.
Ooh. Robert Engels. You made that film?
Robert Engels. Co-writer to buy what with me? He's with the Engels now. He isn't. Robert Engels. That's that man.
Bobby Briggs.
Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Briggs makes his underwear out of moss and twigs.
Very good at rhyming. Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Johnson. Lovely girl. Terrible taste in men. Terrible. Sorry, I thought I just heard that. Did you just hear that?
No.
Okay, Shelley Johnson was the last one.
The Missing Pieces.
The Missing Pieces. The Missing Pieces. Cross it, dab it. You know. Ah! That means we are officially in the tension zone, which means we're nearly done with this game that seems to have lasted, my entire life.
It's the tension zone.
It's the tension zone. T-shirts are available for the tension zone.
Ronette Palowski.
Ronette Palowski. So we're getting to the end. So it usually goes quite quiet on the comments.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of concentrating. Don't forget, when you call Twingo, capital letters, as many exclamation marks as you see fit. Next ball.
I have the fury of my own momentum.
I have the fury of my own momentum.
I like that film.
Momentum. Memento, you're thinking of. It is a good film. Christopher Nolan's best film.
Fine talk.
It is.
Oh, have we called that? Don't think so.
No.
No,
Maya,
Maya. I think you're in a frenzy of imagination.
Ooh.
Oh,
No, not a world of imagination. In a world of pure imagination.
But Serena's keeping tabs on everything.
Serena's being the grown up in the room.
It's a pink ball.
That means, obviously, it's quite cool.
James
Hurley causes a big hurly-burly. James Hurley. James was always cool. James Falula Hurley.
Douglas
Fir. The only ball that sounds like a burlesque performer, Douglas Fir. Shouldn't do that in mine because that's actually for another ball.
Not a lot of balls left. Benjamin Lush. Fargo, North Dakota. Owl.
Simply a owl. Just ooh, a owl. Ooh, a owl.
Your favorite kind of cheese? It's Philadelphia.
Philadelphia was once a film starring Tom Hanks.
Oh.
The theme tune of which was sung by anybody?
Angelo Badalamenti.
No, anybody?
Piper Laurie.
Sung by anybody? Philadelphia.
David Bowie.
The tune was sung by anybody?
Your friend Bruce Springsteen.
It was Bruce Springsteen, and it was a fucking terrible song.
No.
Yeah, I think the chorus was Philadelphia. What are you doing? Are you having an asthma attack?
Sometimes when you have too much Philadelphia cheese, it can make you a bit.
Well, maybe that's what was happening to good old Bruce, the boss. Maybe he was chugging down the cheese.
Shane and Joe both piped up to say the chorus. you're the three of you, your own little
Philadelphia.
Springsteen
Are you stuttering? What's going on there? It was also not a good film. Tom Hanks was very good in it. He's always good. But it was a Ron Howard film, so that it felt that it had to labour the melodrama of certain points. It was overcooked. It was a very worthy film. It was one of the first films to deal with AIDS as an adult film. But,
Rick Astley.
Great song. Yeah, Rick Astley would have done a better job, frankly. Because he would never let you down, would he?
Tallulah Joe says she loves that song. It's not good.
Do you like the... is that the bit you like? The asthma attack bit?
I mean, I think we're a bit too close to tension zone to start having a conversation about my thoughts on Bruce Springsteen.
Let's go.
Hair's floppy.
It is,
kind
yeah.
of weird.
See, with the floppy hair, it's a bit Elvis. Now it's been called.
Now it looks like an asthma attack. Carl Rod.
Carl Rod, the porn star that lives in Twin Peaks. Carl Rod. Look at his rod. Look at it go. Carl Rod.
Joe says that's the bit she loves.
The rest of it's rubbish, but that bit, that's
nothing,
really...
Nothing like an asthma attack to get Joe excited.
It's what I like in music.
Well, there's not many balls left, so you must all be pretty close to the edge.
Like, don't push me.
Because
I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It really is.
I wonder.
Now that's a song. Actually, there's another It's like, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. And then they wheel in Bruce Springsteen who goes, it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. That's gonna be my next single. Definitely doing that. Let's Twingo.
Hot Horse would remix it or something. I'm not going to talk about Judy.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. There was another David Bowie one there. I'm not going to talk about Judy.
Oh, Kate and Kev have only got 2 left.
Yeah.
So we're Twingo.
We have a call
from Fluffy Jones. But there's still 2 more winners.
There's still 2 more winners to be had.
Oh, and Rupert Richard.
Richter.
Richter.
Like the scale.
And that means, Rupert, you get your fancy dress prizes at the same time. How exciting. And Agent Chester Desmond was called.
It definitely was called Kate, yes, because she got a little bit high under the collar. And I went like that, Chester.
Oh, and it's not.
You remember how it was like a jungle sometimes, and it made me wonder how I kept from going under.
So we did call Agent Chester Desmond, but I've got one more ball in my hand, and we've still got one Twingo winner that's callable.
Let's go.
The Roadhouse.
The Roadhouse. A polar bear fell on me. The Roadhouse.
It's a red ball. Black Lodge.
Black Lodge. Oh. Now it's been called Black Lodge. Black Lodge. Black Lodge. Black Lodge. Shall we have another call there?
Another call? Will Bab. Will Bab. So we have Fluffy, we have Rupert, and we have Will, who have all called.
Fluffy, Rupert, Will.
Amanda was somewhat distracted by going under Chester Desmond, which, quite frankly,
we've all been distracted by that.
I'm going to go and check because
it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under Chester Desmond.
Because frankly, Fluffy has form
for imbecility.
So, Kate, I'm going to keep you in the standby zone because, as I said, Fluffy has form. But I'm just going to check, and you can do that thing that you do.
Okay, so while Rose checks your Twingo cards to make sure that no one is fraudulently calling, I take this opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books, what I have written. And yes, even though I do not sell any of these books, for some reason, I continue to write them. I've currently got one that I've sent out to a number of literary agents who are literally queuing up to say, no, Good Lord, no. What were you thinking? So at some point, I'll probably be self-publishing that piece of shit as well. So I'd say piece of shit. This is actually a very good book. I'm very, very proud of this book. This is my novel, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. A great deal of murder in the woods. In that way, a little bit Lynchian, really. We have my collection of short stories, The Invention of Mother. Short stories inspired by technology. Think a little bit Black Mirror. Think Twilight Zone. A little bit dark, a little bit strange, a little bit ooh, a little bit a little bit whoa, a little bit. It's like a jungle. Sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. We have A Murder of Songs. I think there's probably still only one copy of this left. These are the songs rewritten for comedic effect, hopefully accompanied with a kazoo, for the first year of Twingo during lockdown. That's be rarer than hen's teeth, that one. And just as useless. This is The Menagerie. This is the fairy tale, what I wrote. Also, it is illustrated by John of the Tool Atfield. That is not his name, by the way. Lovely illustrations there. We have my three ghost stories that aren't quite ghost stories but kind of are, come with a free CD of strange and disturbing soundscapes processed from field recordings made genuinely at a castle that claims to be Britain's most haunted castle. The lights will go out. All of these books are available on the Mason Ball authors page, which you can find, I'm sure. Mason Ball, what kind of a pseudonym is that? I know, but it is. We have the three poetry books. We have Postcards from Twin Peaks. We have Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, and we have further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere. I thought I would read some quite Halloweeny themed, dark, spooky poetry. So I'm going to read maybe one or two from further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere. This one is called A Feathered End, and I will explain what that means. A feathered end or a feathered edge is something that medical textbooks tell you should avoid when amputating a limb. It really has nothing to do with the poem, but that's where I got it from. So basically, a straight cuts. You keep cutting lots of cut, you get a feathered end, and you can't sew it up properly, and the rest of the body falls out of the hole. I don't know, but forget what I said because it's got nothing to do with the poem. It's called A Feathered End. Some say death is a tall man with a very long reach. Some say death is a lesson, our last, that will teach us not to get too big for our corporeal breeches as we curdle in coffins or fester in ditches. Some say death is a beauty come to kiss you away, to sweep you off of your feet on your terminal day, a seduction of more than your fluttering heart, to ease your soul from your flesh and to pull you apart. Some say death is a dark hole that tells you not to fear, that it's fine, that you're tired, so why not hide in here? And you creep in and you fall, and a curtain descends, and you sink in the depthless, no fear of the bends. Some say that the end is the end, and that's it. That you're worm food, indigestion, and then you're worm shit, while others say that the end is a joke left unheard, is a flight you've pre-booked, is a scent, is a bird. Feathered, you see. Okay, I'm just going to read one more. Another kind of depressing, spooky one. This one's called To Those Who Would Exit. If to leave this world is your wish, to exit everything, there are rules we must establish before you check out and go floating, for out there, all bets are off. Out there, no one gives a damn if you're happy or sad, an explorer, nomad, or a wander ad nauseam. Out there in the inky, in the nothing, your cares matter not an iota. In that endless cold night, hope is nowhere in sight. You're a speck, you're a mote, you're a floater. Some see peace in the void. They see order, sense an answer to all that torments them. Yet they are all but blind, for all they will find is chaos and lies that prevent them from escaping themselves, their true fear, after all, the connection they wished most to sever. And yet with them it went, a living lament, their travelling companion forever. Please welcome back to the prize giving enclosure, roast on. Oh, that's a human ear, all right.
Well, as you all know, Fluffy has form. But not tonight!
So we have our three winners.
Fluffy, Rupert, Will, and
Fluffy.
just because it's Halloween, I'm going to send Kate something in the post anyway. Don't know what, I'm going to send you something.
Just because it's Halloween. We don't say that at Christmas, just because it's Halloween, because Halloween matters. Christmas
Halloween is
doesn't.
our time.
It's our time. We are the autumn people. What's that from? Anyone? No?
So,
We've come forward. Okay.
Will
Will.
came third, and Will gets. You're not even in shot. We should go back here. That's weird.
I need my hands in shot, really.
Will, you have won 1 trip to the black-hearted toilet of the Double R Club.
Blacker than the chambers of a dead nun's heart.
Some Twingo postcards designed by John the Tool Atterfield.
That's nice.
We didn't have it out tonight, but this is some pages from the Norwegian handbook.
Norwegian, 1 page at a time.
A COVID testing magic fish.
It's not, it's a fortune telling fish. It cannot tell you if you have COVID.
Oh,
Ah!
it's a plastic Halloween spider. You can have a lot of fun with your friends and the Halloween spider.
Guaranteed to break the ice at parties.
A cherry soap.
That's soap. Wash with it, don't eat
Dice
it.
eraser.
A dice eraser. Wipe away all your terrible mistakes.
Ooh, a chubba chip chop.
That's definitely not what they're called.
A rabbit that you can paint and decorate any way you want.
Decorate and hang from a personal piercing.
A couple of chocolate eyeballs.
Chocolate eyeballs.
Because it's Halloween.
Here's looking at you.
A double R keyring.
Double R keyring.
Ooh. A new pencil. Oh, there goes an eyeball.
There goes an eyeball. We've got others.
A new pencil that says, quite frankly, it says, can you read that? I'm a Twingo winner. I'm a Twingo winner.
Twingo winner.
Will,
or a twinner.
Will, you are a Twingo winner. And you're getting those. You're also getting, let's just pop them in there so you don't drop any more on the floor. Oh, you're also getting a knitted owl, what I made.
What colour would you say this owl is?
I haven't knitted for a while because I hurt my elbow making all those rabbits earlier on this year.
It's a knitting injury.
It was a knitting injury. So, so this is what we call a classic owl. It's a dark brown, snowy.
To hide in the night.
It's what's known as a brown owl. That's what it is.
So, what is it the owl of?
Well,
what is its name first?
Its name is George.
George, the brown owl of.
Do you know sometimes when you get the washing up liquid and there's a little bit left in the washing up liquid,
a tiny bit,
and you've got to turn it upside down and then it falls over, and you turn it upside down and it falls over, and it's just a nuisance. George is the owl. Oh, there goes the camera. George is. Oh gosh. Just maybe don't touch it anymore. George is the owl that will protect that washing up bottle from falling over. It's a washing
George, the brown owl of protecting the washing up bottle from falling over. That's just trips off the tongue, doesn't it?
Well, you know, these are not your ordinary owls.
No.
So, you know,
Rupert.
Just saying. Rupert, number 2. Rupert, you have won. Not 1.
Not 1.
But 2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R.
You have a bathroom as blacker than the chambers of a dead man's heart.
Double R postcards,
Ooh.
designed by John the Tool Atfield.
That is not his name.
You know.
Chubba. I don't know why they've got more chubbas, but that's still not their name.
Owl soap.
Wash with it, don't eat it. Smells good though.
Smells good. A Oh, it's a paint your own owl. It's a little wooden owl. Paint it any colour you
Paint it.
like.
Hang it from a personal piercing.
Dice eraser.
A dice eraser. Eraser. Ooh. Ace of spades.
An ace of spades. Bottle opener.
So that's like a metal playing card, Ace of Spades, but it's actually a bottle opener.
Yeah. Oh.
I believe she's just dropped.
No, there's two in there. It's quite sturdy. That's coming to you.
It is sturdy.
It is sturdy. There. Oh, God.
Has to be to open a bowl. What have you dropped now?
Dropping everything. Those are the old dropsy. There's some chocolate eyeballs. There's a Norwegian flag because those blasted Norwegians.
Oh, they're leaving, you know.
A spider.
Oh.
Gosh, that did go flying. That will surprise you tomorrow.
I can see it. I can see it.
Got it. You're a Twingo winner. Pencil.
You're a Twingo winner.
And.
Of course. Obviously.
Owl.
Owl. Now, what owl is this?
Well, this is a red sparkly owl.
Ooh, red sparkly owl.
Look at it. Look how excited it is. It's sparkly.
What's
it's
its
red.
Name?
Its beak is blue, and its name is Marjorie.
So it's Marjorie, the sparkly red owl of
Sparkling Clean Dishes.
Marjorie, the sparkling red owl of sparkling clean dishes. Does she clean your dishes?
No, if you wear it, if you wear Marjorie on your jumper like that, while you wash up, she'll sing you a little lullaby.
Will anyone be able to hear it?
No, you will be able to hear it because Marjorie is yours. You'll hear this, Rupert, when she sings la 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 la, and that will make you clean the dishes even better. I'm a little bit out of practice, if I'm honest. But it's the thought that counts.
Have faith in the last one. Let's go. Fluffy. Okay, so.
1. Is that enough?
No.
2.
That would be insulting too.
3 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club. Some Double R postcards. A sheet of paper from the Norwegian Handbook.
Oh yeah.
Twingo soap.
Tiny little individuals.
Tiny little soaps for your private parts, and each one spells Twingo.
But the thing is, I mean, is Twingo an anagram of something that you could, because you could make a different word with them. So do have fun with that.
Oh, from Marks and Spencer's.
Ooh.
These are called, I don't know why they're called, these are called witch's teeth. They're called witch's teeth, and they're chocolate covered raisins. But for Halloween, they call them witch's teeth. There is a donut eraser. There is a donut soap.
Don't eat it.
There is a paint your own angel. Chubba 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 chip chop.
I don't know why she put extra chubbas.
Norwegian flag. A spider. Oh. A blue rose corsage. What you can wear.
For your prom.
You're a Twingo winner.
Because you are. Because you are.
A photo of Benjamin Lush and I that we will sign.
Just to devalue it.
And
stripy owl. Now, what colours would you say this was?
I would say this was a pale green.
Right, pale green
and a pale brown. I think it's
pale green. And what's its name?
Its name is Petulia.
Petulia, the pale green and pale brown owl of
perfection.
Perfection. The pale green owl of perfection.
This perfect owl will complete any outfit.
Wow.
And complete it to the point of perfection.
Wow. Well, there you go. It's an accessory you cannot buy, but can only win.
But you can buy them from the Double R shop.
It's an accessory that you can buy.
But when you buy them, they don't come with a backstory.
So you have to kind of chat to them and find out their backstory yourself.
So you only get the backstory when you win them. If you buy them, they don't come with a backstory unless you want to make a donation to Calgary versus Cancer.
And then there'll be a novella written about them.
And Kate, just because it's my favourite holiday of the year, I'll send you some witch's teeth. because that's weird. Yeah. Are you still doing that?
I'm still doing that.
Shall I go?
Maybe.
All right.
That was Twingo.
That was Twingo. I will email you all on the email with a doodle poll on when we're going to play again, whether it be Christmas Eve on the 24th or Christmas Eve's on the 23rd or even the 22nd. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you want, if there's enough of you, we'll be here doing this thing.
We'll either be here or we'll be on the streets of Philadelphia.
If they still want us, of course. You know,
if I'm not saying, but
nobody has to.
Will there be an option on the poll to say never again? How dare you even suggest such a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. At which point, Twingo is now over. Thank you so much for playing. We dressed up. We had fun. This was Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Everyone, make a scream. Something. Make a scene. I think it is. Yes, this was Twingo. Thank you so much for playing. We had fun. We had gin. We had seasons in the sun. We went. We'll see you next time, whenever that is. We'll put up the poll. But until then, even though they tell you that COVID is no more, please wash your hands when you're supposed to wash your hands. If you feel you need to wear a mask, do not be ashamed of wearing a mask. In fact, apparently some people that wear masks still have been approached by people ridiculing them or going, "What are you wearing a mask for, you fucking idiot?" I have the answer for you. If someone comes up to you and says, "What are you wearing a mask for?" you just very politely go, "Oh, I'm wearing a mask because I won a competition," which will confuse them for a moment. You go, "Yes, I won a competition for minding my own fucking business." And then you can call me from A&E and I'll come and pick you up. But yes, do wear a mask if you feel you want to, but don't, and I cannot stress this enough, do not, under any circumstances, lick the doorknobs. I thank you.